Alright. Technical difficulties have been dealt with, and as suddenly as they appeared, I return. I'm sure that this thing is still connected, and it still is, so here we go. Just not interrupt the ever-ongoing loop of the background music, even for a moment, which is what it takes for me to get back in here and let the thing, which is to say the microphone mute toggle, be disabled again. Let's see. Now that we actually don't have that distraction in the background, let's go ahead and go to the rest of the people here, I guess. Fields are filled with monsters. My job is to slay them. I'm bad at it. Well, yes, and he's still here, so... Check your inventory, key items, and map. Yes, we did, actually. Here's the arrows to swap between them. No, I don't know what... I guess we wouldn't really use the arrows as specifically playing with the controllers, but the shoulder buttons. Collect all 20 of them. Item released from cursed cackle bats. Alright, so... And also the current sentence. Your order to stay at home and out of trouble. 3 guesses as to how that's gonna go. The one over there looks just like the nefarious pirate Rescue Boots might have had. Could be anybody. Yeah, I guess there's one detail that's missing from previous depictions of her, but I guess we now know what the lamp button is for. We can just hold it up and do that whenever we please, and with that in mind, we can actually try to kill this other cursed cackle bat as well. Yeah, that'll go. Is this thing going to explode into another cloud of evil things that we can suck up? I guess it is. Got the dark magic. Got 2 points of that already. 10% done. And this thing over here. Found a heart squid. Oh boy. Remember what the warp squids were for in the previous games. I wonder if this gotta be the same kind of idea. This fucker is just here. Need to be alone. And there's also death over there, so yes, we're not gonna go there at this time. But I'm guessing that if we look at that in the map, yeah, we should be able to figure out what's over on the other side of that at some point or another, but this would not be the point in which we actually are able to. Well, let's see what else is in the town that we might not have taken a look at yet. This is just where the, well, where we're just at, I guess, for the plot. Mimic slab. I don't know if there's any other places we can go into on the left there, I guess not. There she is. Great map from the Palace Library, and I might reconsider. What about this place? Store. Where's this then? Squirreltown Squidsmith at your service. Take adorable little heart squids and melt them down to make more health for you. Oh. Yeah, great or no way? What if I say no way? But in case you change your mind, well, there's one right there, so... Really what I actually meant was, let's just wait a moment until I can just grab this right off if you're stuck, and now we can actually do it. Do we have to go through this whole set of dialogue boxes every time? Let's see if we can forge some more. It takes 4 heart squids to forge a heart holder. Okay, so never mind. Get into it anyway, even though we have 50% of that requirement at this point. And reach the shop, why not buy an auto potion before you go? That way if you die, you won't die. Well, I guess we already have one. I don't know if we can hold more than one at a time. What do you say? This is the bathhouse. I sometimes drink the water. Oh, that's good information. Isn't this just for healing like in the other games? But we don't need to right now. You dip in this herbal spring. It's sure to restore your vigor, yeah. What does the guy up here say if we could even get up there? Shop, that's a save room. You're gonna be told about the save room? Nope. If you're in a hurry, try a pirate flare. Buccaneers use them to return quickly to their ships. Well, I don't know if that applies to us yet. Did you hear the mayor sold our town to the ammo baron? Yeah, we haven't actually dealt with that yet, have we? This room is filled with giant bird eggs. See for yourself. Yeah, if you haven't figured out yet that you should just press up to go into these places, then I don't know. But they had you under lock and key. Well, not anymore, I guess. I'm on my way to the Palace Library to get something to read, you know, to pass the time. Can I borrow your library card? Oh boy. Yes, I have to see. I guess we needed to come here anyway to get this. I don't know if this is gonna be good for us though, just because it's got the photo ID apparently, and I don't think we look that much like her. Don't ruin this card like you did the last one. Well, I nibble when I'm nervous. Anything else we have to say? Don't you lose that library card? Guess not. No comment on the giant bird eggs that we got in there. Now let's see. Is there anything else that we would want from the shop at this time? Oh. Work, but outside this time. That was a very loud work. Welcome to my shop. Let's see. Restoring health. Buy bulk and save, I guess you can't do. Fills your health automatically. We need 120 for 3 of you. 3 of those. I guess that's what we would be the most interested in. Pirate flurries warp to the ship instantly, but we don't even have the ship yet, so. Triple bolt, still major damage, or just a single twirling metal ball, which we already have. Best event I get particularly is a bubble. Oh boy. What is this? I was trying to decide. That weird kind of sound effect that just popped up. Well, what might be enzymes? What's your attack strength? Apparently quite a few of these, but even more damage stuff. I guess this might be a permanent thing, maybe? And even though this is... You know, never mind. It's for one of those, but it's about the same, so I don't know. Raid your hair for faster whipping, learn backdash, quickly evade your attacker, learn recover, backflip recover from a heavy hit, oh boy. Well, these do interest me, but I guess we could try going for one of these, I don't know, deal more damage or faster whipping. Let's try for this one. Anything else? Well, we can't afford anything else, so I guess not. Does this work? Yeah. Do we just have that as our upgrade now? Makes your hair stronger than ever. Yeah, I guess we just accrue those, and the more of those we have, the more effect they have. Somehow. But I guess now that we've actually finishing out the town, let's see what this guy says. Let's see that library card. For some reason. Golly, they say the camera adds 5 pounds. But in your case, it gave you blonde hair and a totally different face. Amazing. Head down this path to reach Sequin Land, the palace, and the library. Good luck. Alright, so I guess we couldn't have gotten past that guy without getting that card. I am forced to assume based on the context there, but yeah, before we leave the town, let's go ahead and save again. But we've dealt with the... going through the motions and getting the plot run down. I still got the Scarecrow field. I guess this number up here that pops up when we hit something is the damage we do. Ooh. Maybe it would have taken more than 2 hits to kill each one of these guys if we hadn't upgraded, but we have, so just take this in stride. Also take in stride the fact that we can't reach that guy at all. And just accrue as much money as we possibly can, since I guess we're gonna need part of that to do all the upgrades. Oh, got Pike Ball. We can also get like actual item drops from the enemies, that's new. On the heart squid. Need just 1 more apparently to make 1 more heart container. Got lobster tail. What is lobster tail actually? 5-star feast that restores tons of health. Oh, there we go. Got a healing item. I don't know if there's like this many item types in the game, or if I guess there might be, just because these things are going in specific slots, but maybe there's like an actual limit on how many different item types we have to, or we're able to hold at a time. I don't know what to expect at this point, but let's see. These emotes feel like I didn't. Analysis, yep, and dogs. Very, very loud dogs outside today for some reason. I don't think I've actually heard a bark out that loud coming from outside the window. For just now. Not meat chunklets. I guess we can get actual healing items just as drops from the normal enemies, which is definitely new to this game versus the previous games. Oh shit. Only wasn't sure if there was something below me there. It was a bit of a leap of faith. I still have the thing. Yes, I do still have the thing. Oh, there we go. I guess the dark scarecrows, or at least the one that was in that bridge, actually shoots a projectile to regenerate. You're not in the company of champions, so... And of course there's the fourth hard squid that we need over there, but I don't think we can make it all the way over there even if we jump from up here at this time, so... Well, you are able to get kind of close, which gives you the illusion that maybe you can do it, but I'm pretty sure that's a no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a no, we're gonna come up just short, so let's just move on. And save at every opportunity though, that is a sensible thing to do. I'm pretty sure too that this like field traversal music is new to this game. I don't think I've heard this particular track or any variation of it before. And I guess I should better remember that, or I had better remember that. Or at least come up with a verbose way of trying to figure out how to describe the context in which this place, I guess. An acceptable way to say that would be the, I don't know, the field between the first town and the library. I don't know where we're going right now, where we're going to end up at least. I know where we wanted to go, but I don't know where we're going to end up once we're out of, like, the wilds. Kinda know that apparently we're gonna be failing to keep our balance in a lot of this traversal. Yeah, the spiders can shoot little projectiles at you. Also be mindful of that, but the reason I want to either try to figure out what the name of the strike is or the context in which it plays is because of one of the VGM related things that I'm in, which is actually a different thing on Twitch called Bento Box. That's not a weave insertion at all. But yeah, I'm in something called the Chase VGM, which is another thing on Twitch actually, where it's apparently like the Chase, the British TV show, but it's about guessing the video game music instead of whatever the original Chase is. And the way that more soundtracks get into that, I guess, show would be by participants who, like, accrue enough points, they gain the ability to submit something, and then the submissions have to go through a voting process, and then they make it in. Eventually. Okay, I guess we do make it to the palace. That's the limit of that field. Wilds place. But apparently the soundtrack for this game is currently in the submissions process, so assuming it'll make it in before too long, so it would benefit me probably to try and familiarize myself with as much music from it as I can, so let's see. What's Polo doing here? Everyone in Scuttletown thinks I'm a screw-up, so I'm picking up odd jobs at the palace. Oh really? Painting fences, installing locks and whatnot. And now you're babysitting zombies, I guess. The undead kids know they're just here to chew the fat. Well, fine. And the scapegoat, any flesh pops on you, I need 3 of them. Oh boy, you can find them in the sewers below the palace, so what do we have to actually grind? Enemy drops? I might die here. Well, so we've got bento box. Highly nourishing edible restores a lot of health, so we get like a full heal. Every meat still fresh on the bone restores a fair amount of health, like a mid heal and a better heal. I don't know. Okay, I guess that last track would be like the field between the first town and the palace. Hi. Boy, whatever this may be. I'm just flummoxed because I dropped something very important down the drain. I'm a traveling brochure salesman. Must have been seeing some exciting things in your travels, huh? Travels? I've lived here in front of the palace my whole life. Oh boy, but I thought you said... Well, the generation makes me sick with your arrogance. I'm not a brochure salesman who travels. I sell traveling brochures, and I dropped my very last vacation brochure down this drain. I wonder if that's a bit of a hint for how I might be able to get below, but... Press B to interact with the big palace store, or check out this guy. Fuss and fret. Squid Baron here. There were like 3 barons in the previous game. I don't think there were any barons in Shantae 1, but in the previous one there's like this guy, Squid Baron, Ammo Baron, who would have already met in this, and the last one was like, I don't know, Psycho Baron or something. He was like a skeleton. I wonder if that dude's gonna come up in here. What's the matter? Post-boss syndrome. Oh boy, now that you've embarked on a new adventure, I feel like I'm destined to become some kind of filler boss. Well, not sure I follow. I was a major enemy last time, but this time I just feel like we're gonna have to battle again just to round out the package. Well, I wouldn't understand. I need to get away someplace warm. Well, time for a vacation. Change of perspective could do you good. Say, you might be onto something. I've always had a fairly flat view of the world. Kind of staring at the same 4 walls, you know. Repetitive, high-stress music. I could use a change of scenery. I don't know if I would describe it as high-stress music, but I think if a good vacation spot, please let me know. Meanwhile, Meantime, I'll go cry in a corner with my anime eyes. I guess we can't go any further in that direction now. But a travel agent would know of some juicy vacation spots, so what do we need to like find that travel brochure that this guy lost? Yeah, vacation brochure is probably all soggy and gross. Well, we can't apparently jump down here, so yeah, I guess the open manhole that the other guy was standing over, it's gonna be our way down there. A blue-haired lad installed our new lock backwards, upside down and inside out. Well, now we're trapped inside without a royal gate key, so we can't actually open that. What do you know? I guess that by... Oh hey, this is an interesting beginning track, or beginning to a track for a location like this. Flesh pop here, I guess the flesh pops are gonna be dropping from these snake worm thingies. Now this is the sewers track, I guess, royal sewers. I have to try to put a name to every track from this game that seems interesting to me. Hey, we can just break these blocks. There we go. We can break these blocks, but can we jump high enough to make it up there? No, we can't, so maybe make our way around. Presumably we can get back up to where we came from here. We get the chain. There's also blocks up there, but I don't think we can reach those yet. Can we jump down from these platforms, or is that impossible? I guess that must be impossible, because I'm apparently... Although, I can jump down from that one, but apparently not this one. It's a bit strange. Maybe we can find our way across there somehow, or maybe not. I guess we are gonna keep going this way. Apparently we can't jump down that blue platform either, so I don't know what the deal is with those. So apparently we were able to jump down the one that was right at the entrance, but that was it. Oh shoot, oh, you know, I just realized this chain is here. I just kinda have to say it doesn't really stand out that much from the background, but here we go. Let's go ahead and get whatever's in here. Money. By a bunch of money I mean a very modest quantity of money, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, this block is indestructible, I guess. We got plenty of these flesh pops. Let's see. Are they another healing items? I guess they are. Healing item. All tasting food that restores a bit of health, so yeah, there's like 4 tiers of healing. I guess we could use one of those to like top ourselves off here, but why would we do that? There's probably a more efficient way of doing that. There we go. Found a heart squid. Now we have the ability to potentially just melt 4 of those and how the friggin' track just reset. Apparently only got that, like those funky turntable sound effects right at the beginning. Let's see, where does this go? Okay, this is the way back out. Which obviously will right at the beginning and at some other loop points as well, but apparently not all of them? I don't know. I'll do this right now. Enunciate what I mean, but yeah, I guess these blue platforms are just extremely facetious whether or not they let you jump down through them or not, because that one we can. Maybe if maybe you can only jump down from or through the ones that don't like span complete space between two other solid platforms, that might be a good indicator. But I have to like start making notes, I guess, about some of these places that that we have to go back to, because there's some stuff in here that we couldn't fully take advantage of. Let me see. Make a good note for this, or new note for this. Okay, so the first thing we saw was some stuff in the forest, or some stuff in the fields, actually. The fucking hard squid. On high platform in Scarecrow Field. We also saw some stuff on the left of the big tree area we couldn't reach. Now there's this. Let me see if I can try to come up with a description for what's in this room. It's like a grey block that we can't break, and some weird platform on the right that we need to go through a very narrow space to reach, so let's see. That'll have to do for now. And now we continue on with our project. Lean back from hunching over forward to reach the keyboard so I could make a note of that, and I guess we've completed our mission of farming the flesh pops, so let's just go ahead and leave. We didn't find the brochure, did we? I guess that mission was not completed after all. I don't think we did. Don't forget to return it. Oh boy. We do have 4 of these. Oh, 32 heart squids. Oh boy. So we need 20 magic, 32 heart squids. I guess we've completed an 1/8 of that. We're gonna have 10 hearts at the end of this. Did you get those for me? Sure. Osmosis, yeah, this will do the trick. By the way, if you're heading up to the palace, return this royal gate key, will you? Somebody must have lost it. Boy, it's covered in bite marks. Well, I put it in my mouth an hour ago. Here you go. Yeah, I'm just going to gloss over that. And there we go. Okay, that royal gate key to the palace, will you? Yeah, sure. Apparently that's gonna be something we can't do right now. We're able to find the brochure after all, so here we go. We have the royal gate key. Would you pass it to me, through to me, please? I mean, we somehow did that, even though we thought the lock was outside, but I guess we misread that. Reattach, and there. Sequin Land Palace is once again open to the public. Please come inside. We're going to the place that wants us tried and confined. Welcome to Sequin Land Palace. I guess I don't care that we're here, though. Just don't know who we are. That Sultana, the Sultana is traveling. I worry when she's so far from the palace. Right, maybe we're not gonna find out who the Sultana is right now, after all. I guess we do figure out that much like in Castlevania we're able to break these candle holders on the ground, but only the ones on the ground to get more money and hearts and what have you. I'll gladly take that. What's up? Royal Library, through this door and across the hall. I guess these guys have no problem whatsoever with the fact that we're here now. And get the memo that apparently we're a public enemy. Visitor, let's have a look at you. Oh boy. This library card doesn't fool these old guys. He used to come here all the time. Relic Hunter's daughters, right? Well, okay, I guess this guy doesn't know who we are. He's my uncle. Oh, what's this? A card summons. He somehow knows that we have that with us. I guess we just give it to him. Let's hear that. Scissors, jigsaw, goat mouth. I need to cut off that long winsome hair. I will never do. Why don't I just file these papers away until the Sultana returns? Well, I give you a knowing wink now, but sadly my eyelids no longer work, don't we can tell. And then we just take whatever we came for, I guess. Keep that chin up, young lady. You have friends all around you. Yeah, apparently this guy's okay with us being here and doing whatever, and the whole globe contains a secret. Got the Forbidden Isles map we somehow immediately knew that that was there. But hey, there we go. I guess our first objective of the game has been completed. There's also this. We're gonna be coming back here to the palace, but it looks like in that room we might be able to go even higher up than just the ground level. Oh, this is not my armor. Oh. I guess none of these guys say anything different other than maybe the armor guy. But I guess we can't really do anything more in the sewers at this point, so just go back. Escape from these kids, now we're just talking. Hard to tell the difference, I suppose. We can't talk to the kids themselves. Because we just automatically accept the presence of zombies as part of the society here. Ouch, ouch, okay. Maybe not get cheaped out. Let's just kill as many of these dudes as we can so we can get more money and more healing items, or just whatever item drops. Can manage. But hopefully not get, you know, actually get our health drained. A pirate flare. Okay, so we just got one of those for free. Wonder if we can get some of those potions that just resurrect us. I would like to have as many of those as possible. I guess we're just gonna take the quick way down here. Now we're gonna get plenty of bento boxes. I don't know if there's gonna be like an upper limit as to how many of those things we can carry. I'm guessing the answer would be yes, but who knows. My guess is that I will be able to figure that out eventually. Alright, so yeah, there's the hard thing that we weren't able to get yet, and we still are not able to get. And we nearly have enough for maybe 2 more of those shampoo things. I don't know how much easier they really make things, but I'll get my answer on that soon enough. Always super packable. I will gladly take any and all of these drops that I find, but I'll also like silently be trying to figure out what the drop rate for some of those are. I wonder if there's oh wait, monster milk. What does that do again? Like raises your attack. Yeah, drink it to temporarily increase your attack power, and also got this super bike ball. Triple bladed balls of death whirl about. Wait while it lasts. And this thing on the left, pirate flare. Oh, pirate flare to return instantly to port. I don't know what I expected that to look like, but there we go. That is now within our possession. Oh. Apparently these lasting explosion particle effects are also lasting physical effects. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and let's go to the healing place first, so we can try to do the healing place, you see, and then we will take a quick look at the shop. We can get more of those upgrade items. 2 freaking gems away from being able to afford 2, maybe. I have to scroll down the entire list so we can get over here. Run back dash, shampoo. Oh no, the second serving of shampoo costs more. Maybe we should save up for that rather than learn this, but I don't know how to manage my money, so we'll just get that instead. Now we need 100 to learn the backdash, I guess. Seems like that would be the next useful thing, and currently the most inexpensive thing, so I guess we'll be getting that next whenever we get a chance to spend that much. What took you so long? Found this at the library, up at the Forbidden Isles, just like you said. Just like that. Just a little good for nothing is good for something, after all. Oh. Will you let me help you? Let's just team up like that. Only if you agree to do exactly what I say when I say it. Pirate Master is my foe to contend with, not yours. And when this is over, we'll go our separate ways. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's a deal. Let's beat this guy together and save Sequinland. But hold on. How do I know you won't pull a fast one? Oh, when I lie to you. Hello to the steam-powered Oceanic Tinkertop Mark II, even though... Yeah, what happened to the first one, even though you happened to it? Get on board before I change my mind. Now we're just here. We can either go to Scuttletown or Saliva Island. I guess this is like a counter for, well, we can only go to Scuttletown or Saliva Island. There's probably quite a few different destinations. Like a counter for the, like, corrupted Tinkerbats that we can destroy in each of these locales, and also the Heart Squids, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, speaking of the Heart Squids, actually, before we go anywhere else, let's go and forge those. We go to that. Do we go over here? No, you go over on the other side. Which I mean right here. What is on the other side? There was like one shop there. I guess that was the, or a building. Let's forge some heart holders. I guess we can use start to actually skip the first part of that. There we go. And there we go. Max hearts have increased by 1. Let's wait to see until... Well, let's try and figure out... Actually, hold on a second. Just gotta confirm that the one thing that's over here is just a plot place, right? Yeah. Still to get that off my mind for some reason. Couldn't possibly leave this place without confirming that. Let's show off. To Saliva Island. Looks like a very appealing locale name. This is it, Saliva Island. Unless we can find another map, this is the end of the line. Oh, another map, I don't know why. Even apparently the map that we got first. We know it said Forbidden Isles, plural. We just used it to find this one place. I'm ready for anything, boy. Where did you get those clothes? Where did you get those clothes, indeed? Even though apparently those clothes is literally just the bandana there. And maybe the belt, which is like a garter belt that she's wearing it as. Hello deck, there's some kind of fun stuff to wear, well. Most of the clothes were much too roomy though. Apparently that was hers. We've been so far from the mainland, it's pretty here. Yeah, we did see a lot more of the mainland in pretty much both of the previous games. That was all we saw. Pirate Master draws power from this place. There's a den of evil hidden somewhere on this island. You're gonna find it. How about you? You're not coming? Not this time, oh boy. Hold on a second, let me adjust myself, because for some reason my neck feels like it's straining a bit. I'm sure if we work together, maybe just me talking for some reason, that does seem to happen sometimes. So she's gonna ferry us around, but we're gonna have to do all the actual heavy lifting. Well, I got you like a mackerel. And get out of that silly outfit, well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, pretty much the only thing that was different was the bandana and the belt on her leg. Ready to go. Okay, so you are supposed to pronounce it like that, not ready to go. Our job is to find the Den of Evil on this island. We can return to the mainland if needed. So what's it gonna be? Well, we're gonna actually complete our objective here. Saliva Island. Ooh. Well, so far, nearly all of the enemies that we've encountered in the game seem like, ooh, also like legacy enemies. We've seen these dudes before too, I'm pretty sure. For love of... I'm just like waiting for this guy to be in a platform where I can actually just stand next to him and crouch. Ooh. But apparently they're always gonna be right next to these narrow platforms where there's not really any room to stand next to them. If you're, oh shit. I need to remember these mermaids. I'm going to try and hit you with projectiles. I don't think the mermaids were, in very many places that, were in like early game in the first or second Shantae. I don't remember if they were in the first Shantae actually. I remember like the scorpion women and scorpion men in that one, but don't know if I remember the mermaids. Bubble shield. Why should we use to shield ourselves from bubbles at this point, I'm pretty sure. That's kind of fitting. So we take 3 hits to kill in our oboe, our current state, and also got like these little imps coming in from above. Let's see if we were to check them up at this point. I guess it's just a different map for each area. It's like in the Castlevania games, I guess, where you got like sub-areas and each one gets a different map. Oh boy. Let's see if I can actually clear out this screen while I'm here. Oh, we can actually hit that one from up here. Isn't that convenient? Ah, shit. Well, I don't know if there's something up here that we might have wanted to, or up there that we might have wanted to get, but might be a little bit beyond our reach now. Or not. We can actually platform our way back up there if we want. Can we get all the way back up there though? Yes, we can. I guess we should probably try to figure out what's to the right in that place we missed, but for now, nothing. Let's go over there and explore that part of the map first. Just because I feel this is a little bit less obvious as to... I was noticing it again to something here. Wonder what this statue is here for. Well, statue under rest of these statues which are kind of partially sunk into the ground. Oh hey, what are these people then? You get up, you here for spring break? Boy. Us too, but look at this lame swimming hole, it's all dried up. And sunbathe without a proper pool. Psh, this place is a total ripoff. Boy. You can't swim, we might as well eat. I'll get the ham all set up. Well, maybe we do have to find our way into this place. Pool with no water, such a shame. What about you? Where's the manager? Well, there's the ham. I guess we can rotate the ham. Apparently, if we rotate the ham enough, we can get that to happen. What is this then? We got the ham stink. I think I've seen this part of the game before, actually. But yeah, apparently if you just keep on flipping the ham, you can get ham stink with the lamp. Wonder what kind of usefulness that'll have. I think that's gonna show up in our like key items list. Yeah, powerful smell of a honey roasted ham fresh off the spit. That's gonna be very useful. Oh Jesus! And of course that happens to be one of those thin platforms that you also, for no particular reason, can't jump down through. But this one isn't. Go figure how that works. Bubble shield. I guess I should probably be pretty liberal with my healing item consumption at this point. Because you can apparently just keep grinding them off the enemies. And what do we got over here then? Look, there's some water. Oh boy, sub. Many years ago I came to this island with my beloved bride-to-be. Our only wish was to be joined in holy matrimony, but a horrible monster, a servant of the pirate master, found us. His gaze turned my beloved to stone. I can never leave her side. Here, take this ring so I can finally forget my sorrows. I'm right of them. Gee, it looks pretty old. Anything else? Ring is yours now. Perhaps you should return it to where I first proposed, which would be where the mysterious rock between the 4 lily statues. Oh yeah, I guess we probably should have come here first, because now we're gonna have to climb back up this. Well, whatever, we get more spoils out of that. There we go. So, well, let me see if I can see this in our inventory first. Ornate symbol and ornate symbol of enduring love and commitment. Better check that description because I get the feeling we're gonna be attached to ring here. No longer able to do that once we give the metal ring. Well, apparently these things are lit up now. Hold on a second, let me take a quick drink. Well, there we go. Get these things to rise up. Do we need to get all these things to rise up? I guess it's probably yes. It's very, oh, wait a minute, what? I only have like 2 of them on each side, like 1 pair on either side, or is it timed, I wonder? Oh, it's timed. I'm guessing that, the one that's further to the right there is actually the one that's to take the longest to deactivate, or maybe not. Okay, so this one's gotta come down first, then the first. Go figure how that works. Then the third, and finally the fourth. So let's try this pattern again, but this time we're gonna activate them in disorder. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I don't know. Oh shit, what? What can we... I don't know, jump on these platforms as they're going up? I guess not. Yeah, let's try this one more time, but this time let's... try to actually go to the right side before, that platform comes down. See if we can get anywhere. There we go. Guess that's gonna have to be good enough. We weren't able to, like, actually jump on all the platforms, but... Guess we got to a new location, so that's gonna have to be, gonna have to satisfy us for the time being. Oh shit, it's the freaking... the Barracuda Bill creatures from Shantae 1. I don't remember if they were in Shantae 2 as well. I want to say the answer is probably, but they're still just as obnoxious as they were in that. It was Barracuda Joe, wasn't it? That, they were dubbed by that one guy, not Barracuda Bill. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, double oh Jesus. Oh, I did not realize that that was a hole. And now we're just all the way down here, that's nice. Let's attempt that one more time and see if we can, like, get some parts to... make up for our terrible incompetence this time. And erase that mistake. There we go. Maybe not, because I'm pretty sure that well, there's gonna be enemies on this screen, they're all gonna be back. I think. Maybe one of them will drop a heart or something. Okay, so yeah, that's a hole, and that's not only a hole, it's a hole that's not gonna kill us, so... It's gonna do something worse, which is gonna be putting us farther away from our objective. Double shield. Well, if it does get to the point where I'm about to die, I guess I will use a healing item. But I mean, hopefully it doesn't. Okay. We don't have to kill everything on the way. Where's that? Yeah, the platforming here is actually pretty tricky. It does seem that way most of the time because of how these closely these things are clustered together. Yeah, sure. Hope I don't get bubbled when I'm trying to make that jump. That sure would suck, let me tell you. Yeah. Or that. Well, that could have been terrible if I had actually run into that guy. But I guess we've managed for now. Could go that way, or we could keep going up. I guess we should go with the direction the arrow wants us to first. Boy, and we got now the worms that are falling from the sky. That's a very Shantae one thing. Oh, we were told to go that way, but apparently there's nothing there. We can reach right now from that that entryway anyway. Ooh. And you got freaking worms raining from the sky there, which is yeah, another pretty annoying part of Shantae 1, but here we go. It's a Gigalomox. This thing's enormous. What's this sign say? Caution. Gigalomox may become aroused by travelers smelling of ham. Well, we could release the ham stink, or we could just pretend we didn't read that yet. I'm pretty sure we are supposed to do that. If we try to just go past him, I guess we can get to this other dude. I guess we have to capture all of the full magic. These guys at some point or another anyway, so we might as well go ahead and take care of this guy now. Not the dark magic. And there we go. Another quick drink, and now we actually will release the ham smell. I guess we'll skip this so we can just immediately get to this dialogue thing. Choice. We gave ham stink. Smells like victory. I just got an achievement called that. And apparently this thing is just completely inert, but once it realizes that that's there, just immediately starts slobbering. And what better cue could we have than to this thing almost looks like the final boss of Castlevania Adventure Rebirth, but or this has got that same kind of I don't know, style of sprite work, but I guess on our way down we can come down here and find another one of these guys. There we go. Just get him into that place that has apparently when we're holding the lamp here we can. Well, that time we just did it normally, but for a second there we were actually just friggin' dancing with the lamp. So what's up with that? Oh, it's just a random thing. So it can either be just a normal holding up the lamp animation, or it's just dancing. Okay, there we go. You already got the water turned on. Let's all hit the pool. So there you go, friend. I see. I look very enthusiastic now. Well, after I remove my clothes, I do. Yeah. Oh, but what's this? My porcelain baby fresh skin is too much for the sun. Oh. Mine too, the light is bouncing off. Careful not to cross the beams. Which I guess we need to do to reveal the mystical writing on this thing. Without these two being there, got the petrify spell. I can possibly have accomplished that effect. What is this then? Pool is full again and it smells like bath salts, and of course we needed to make these separate art assets for when this happened. Water is really, really warm and kind of viscous. Well, should we tell them why? I guess we're not gonna bother with that. Or if we can get more ham smell, I'm guessing the answer is gonna be no though. But yeah, apparently we got a spell. I do wonder what's up with that. Revealed by ancient runes. I'm not quite sure what we could do with this actually. But I guess we've accomplished something here at least, so let's go ahead and save. I guess we can try to make our way back to the ship. I don't know if we try to climb up these things again, if we'll be able to get anywhere else, but see to we can make our way back to the left side of the screen. Hold on. And preferably without getting cheaped out by the many projectiles that are crossing this place. Which apparently might happen if I'm like let my guard down for even a second. Oh jeez, or just try to jump down. So I can't really see what's below me there. Oh, there's a dude up there that dropped a heart, but we were too late to actually be able to grab that. Still can't grab this thing, but let's see what happens if we go back to the ship and talk to Risky Boots again, I guess. I forgot about the screen. I'm not terribly excited about having to cross this again, but I guess I'll take it. Because I am getting some net health gain back from this. Meat chocolate acquired. What do you say about this? Your job is to find a den of evil on this island. Well, I guess as long as we're here, we can take a quick return to the mainland so we can confirm that there is, in fact, nowhere else that we can go, and then top off our health. I can see why they call it Saliva Island. It actually did earn its name. I wonder if we just witnessed here some kind of common practice here. More pirate flares, more meat chocolates. I guess that could be our sort of primary source of healing for now. Oh jeez. That was unfortunate. How many meat chocolates do we have at this point? We have 4. It's not bad. We're gonna have a ton, though. Like, I get the feeling that the only time in which I'm actually gonna be feeling compelled to use the healing items is when we figure out how many we can actually carry at a time. It's like in another game I was playing some time ago that I completely forgot to stopped playing again. Called Theresia Dear Meal, in which you get these healing items. Like, you go through the game and you're expected to be able to run into, well, not be able to, but to run into traps that make you lose some health. It's like a point and click thing. What you do lose health in that game? So let's use one of them now. Let's use the whichever one we have the most of to guess this one. Use meat chocolate, yeah, I don't know how much health we got back, but apparently it topped us off. Yes, we're going this way. I don't know what hold on, we got the petrify spell, right? That was like the key item we acquired. Revealed by ancient runes. Wasn't there like the dude that lost his wife or something? Oh boy, special weaponry. It's got an achievement called that. I wonder if that's for like killing a certain number of enemies or something. But we got our meat chocolate back, so it's a good thing that we've we used that specific item just a little while ago, because we immediately got it restocked. Don't you know it? I want that so I can top myself off again. So maybe this can be undone with the petrification spell, yeah. Could it be? We found it, the spell that turned my beloved to stone. Long last I can finally reverse its effects. Watch my beloved whilst I speak the sacred words, well, petrify. That he's just going to end up doing the same thing to himself, yeah. Didn't really seem like it would be the thing to reverse it, so alright, we did a good thing. I'm sure we'll be perfectly fine now. Oopsies, oh well. Seinfeld theme, but yep, they're just left there now, and I guess that's what we needed to do to reveal the entrance to the actual Den of Evil here, which is Spittle Maze, by the looks of it. We get a separate map for this place as well, apparently we do. Well, let's see what we've got waiting for us in here. I wonder if this game is going to have transformations as well, because apparently so far everything we're doing is without the genie magic, so I don't know if the transformations would fit in with what we have. We're gonna get that magic back or what? It would make a bit more sense, I guess, considering that the name of the game that comes after this one, but well, let's not get ahead of ourselves there. Let's just wait and see what happens. Let's try and go through this, and yes, save. I will gladly take that. After I break both of these things. take the money, I'll take this, and I will gladly wait for the worms to stop appearing so I can try and figure out, oh dear. What's here? Apparently the answer is one of these heart squids. I wonder how many there are in this locale. This destination. Could go this way or we could go the other way. I guess we could go this way first. I wonder if there's gonna be something secret right away here. I guess there might be. Yeah, here we go. Got the Spittle Maze map. So what, can we actually look at the, just like the incomplete maps in Castlevania where it shows you the full layout of the place, or at least partial layout of the place, but the places that you haven't been to yet are grayed out, basically. Boy, can we actually... Yeah, there we go. Just do a quick turn around and get that. What is this thing? Oh, it's a switch. That's what these things are. Well, let's ride the cage and there we go. Apparently this place isn't gonna be that big either. Oh boy, it's these guys. Those guys were also in pretty much every Shantae game before this, I'm pretty sure. You can just like overwhelm them with continued attacks. And maybe try to dodge them when they actually charge you like that, but that takes some fast reaction time, so you actually charge them. You can just pretty much tag them anyway, as you can see there. So what do we got this time? Got a key. Which we did see a locked door on the way here, where the worms were starting to come in, so... I'll just go back there and use it. Wait for the worms to start falling down again, maybe like grind some health off them, but I think we'll just keep going for now. I have faith in our ability to get more of that health from other sources such as that. Maybe some other parts of the background as well. Ooh, what do we got here?